going on, everybody? So the question that's been on my mind is, what is the best way to strength train? And best is going to mean different things to different people, but for me personally, it means most impactful and most efficient. So hypothetically, I think I can go to the gym once per week, one session, work 7 different movement patterns through a full range at maximum intensity, extreme exertion, and consistently put on strength and mass over a period of time. So that's my hypothesis. That's what this channel, part of what this channel is going to be about. So 2 important questions are, what are the 7 movement patterns I'm working? And what does it mean to work through a full range with extreme exertion? So first, the 7 movement patterns are triple flexion and triple extension, lower body push and pull basically. So when you're in this position, you're flexed at 3 joints, 1, 2, and 3. And then when you're in this position, you're extended at 3 joints, 1, 2, 3. So that's your lower body. And then for upper body, there's horizontal push, horizontal pull, vertical push, vertical pull, and then downward push like a dip. And then, you know, theoretically there's like an upward pull is like a fairly compound movement, but I personally don't care to practice it at all because I don't really use it in the real world. So those are my 7 movements I'm going to train. So how do you actually stay at max intensity throughout the entire range of a movement pattern? You have to adjust the load throughout the movement to increase the weight during the easy part of the rep or decrease the weight during the hard part of a rep. So while I was doing that pistol squat, I was using my hand as assistance, and at the bottom of the rep where it's really hard, I used a lot of assistance relative to the top. However, the entire time, I only used just as much assistance as I needed to move the weight. So like I'm towing the line of failure throughout the entire range of the rep. So, you know, you could see at the bottom, use my arm a lot, and then in the middle, I was starting to take my hand away a little bit, using less, and then at the top, I had my hand totally off. I'm gonna post 7 other videos for each of the 7 movement patterns that I'm training here. And I'm gonna post videos showing where I'm at and how I do it at this moment, given my current strength and ability levels. And I'm also gonna show the regressions for each of those so that if you're a beginner watching this, you can start right now. So pretty much that is the idea of free training. It's full range, extreme exertion training, going for maximum efficiency, minimum time. And I think theoretically I can get just as good results as the gym bro split, you know, as the guy who spends 10 hours a week in the gym. I don't know whether or not I can because I've only done this method of working out twice in the past 2 weeks. However, I can say that in those 2 weeks, I've done a total of 4 reps of single leg weighted squats, 4 on the right, 4 on the left, and my vertical has already increased 1.5 inches. So, it seems to be working. And pretty much, I'm gonna do this as proof that you can work out super intense for a super short amount of time and make the strength and size gains that you want. So that way you have more time to do other things. Me personally, I would rather than go to the gym, I'd rather surf, rock climb, trail run, really anything kind of outside. Disclaimer, I did not come up with this. I saw this on someone else's channel. The channel is, I think it's called Jack H. Woods. Dude's name is Jack Woods, Australian fella. And he has an incredible channel. Like I've learned a lot from his videos. So definitely check him out, Jack H. Woods, and I'll link it in the description. So yeah, I got the idea of this way of working out from him, and now I'm doing it myself. But anyway, check out the rest of the videos. I this is only the second video on this channel, but like I said, gonna be posting some other stuff, so check it out as it comes out. I'm gonna post a monthly check-in with videos of me working through the system to show where I'm at, along with my metrics, like how much I weigh, how much weight I'm moving on the exercises, or like what positions I'm getting into in the exercises. So I'll be documenting my progression as well. But in the meantime, have a great day, be free, and keep watching if you want to see what it looks like when two butterflies are doing a mating ritual.